All right, and now we're going to go ahead and begin your swim video analysis. I'm going to talk about a couple of things. First and foremost, the goal is to help you to become more efficient and so that you can swim faster. So the several things that I'm going to be focusing on are body position, also your overall stroke and how you're dropping that elbow. So how can we get a more efficient stroke? And also your arm entry. So how can we relieve the stress and tension from your shoulders? Since you have a history of injury, we want to keep your shoulders healthy. So all of this is part of the technique. So I'm going to be breaking it down so you can see what I'm talking about. So first and foremost, let's go with body position first. I'm going to do a freeze frame here, and you can see right here, you're kind of dragging from the waist down. If we draw a diagonal line from your fingertips to your toes, that line should be completely horizontal, but it's diagonal. So we just want to keep your transverse core, your transverse abdominals engaged, your chest down, and that'll pop those hips on top of the water. You'll be more hydrodynamic and faster rather than kind of carrying that anchor from the waist down with your legs, okay? We'll continue with the side view. Moving from body position now, we'll talk a little bit, I'll point out body position one more time, but also take a look at that dropped elbow. So we'll do a freeze frame here. Once again, you can see as you drop that elbow and you start your stroke, another diagonal line. All right, we want those hips on top of the water, but also look at this dropped elbow. You can see what I mean by having a dropped elbow, which means your energy is going down, you're sinking. We want you on top of the water. Okay, so I hope this visual gives you a good idea of what I'm talking about when I talk about body position and dropping the elbow, okay? So how do we get faster over 2.4 miles? Well, we got to get on top of the water. Now, I understand a wetsuit will help, yes, but I want you to be efficient even without a wetsuit, okay? Good form is good form. Now, what do I mean by high elbow catch? Well, take a look at this video, okay? Look at this guy. Boom, right there. That's what I mean with the high elbow catch. So I hope this visual helps understand. And look at that. He's completely horizontal. All right, that's beautiful. If we do a side-by-side comparison, all right, look at that. His elbow is high, yours is dropped. That's what I mean, okay? He's on top of the water, and you can see you have more of a diagonal, all right? You're carrying a little bit more energy going down rather going forward. We want all your momentum and all your energy going forward. Okay, so important. Now, let's take a look from a head-on angle. First, I want to talk about this right arm kind of drifting. That hand should be following a center line, but you come out wide, okay? That hand should follow an imaginary center line. And when you breathe, your left arm crosses the line. Okay, so we got a right arm that's dangling out to the side, a left arm that when you breathe crosses the center line. All that adds tension to your shoulders. Okay, we want to relieve the stress. Now, here's what I mean when I talk about dropping the elbow from a front view. You can see your arms a little straighter, and all of this, again, I'm kind of repeating myself, but it creates more stress for your shoulders. They're having to work hard. With the high elbow and early vertical forearm catch, you're able to really engage your lats and your triceps, okay? I'm going to do a freeze frame from on top so you can see what I mean. Right arm kind of dangles out there, should follow the line, but from the elbow down, it drifts out far, which might be the reason why you're having difficulty swimming in a straight line, all right? But we want everything aligned, straight, rigid, like a canoe on a lake. It's straight and rigid. It's on top of the water, so that means it's super, super fast. So I hope all of this helps you out. I'm going to write up a warm-up routine for you to have. It'll focus on body position and also grabbing a snorkel so you can actually see your arm entry and see that hand, if it's drifting out or if it's following that imaginary center line as you go through your pull phase. All of this is meant to help relieve stress on your shoulder, but also help you to get on top of the water, swim more efficiently, especially since your goal is a 2.4 mile swim. So, hope this helps. Overall, great job, Anna. Let's reconnect in a month or two and see how you do.